And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set, and on the hill, the big righty, Bailey Ober.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's the left fielder, Steven Kwan. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Will Brennan.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. .333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
Line drive and foul ball. Ober, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action.
1-1.
That one not close. Ball 1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity.
Ball
and
2.
because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all
We got
about
2
missing
balls,
the barrel
1
of the
strike.
bat.
The 2-1. Ripped on a line. 2 down. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
Jose Ramirez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. On the ground, right side. Julien to first, and that will end the inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back at Target Field, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. And that misses. 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Brennan going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs, Also helps the pitching and the defense.
Miranda jumps out of the way of ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nope.
One out, base is empty. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Now Correa up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Foul ball there.
That's ball two.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw in, and that's a double.
Hey.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Royce Lewis up to bat next, lays off for a ball, clips the corner, and now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Miranda, the runner at third. Correa at second with one away. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Matt Wallner, the next to hit.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Just off the inside edge. This one in the air. Schneemann sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Ober back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Pitch misses. Ball two. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, David.
Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
That's ball two.
Fights it off. He'll see another. So a man at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Fourth in the AL in RBIs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Naylor measures 6 feet even, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he was born in Canada. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Lane.
So man aboard. Here's Lane Thomas.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
In for a strike. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Not close with that one.
Strikes.
And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2
Fry off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. One left for the Guardians. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in Minnesota, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Trevor Larnach. And a foul ball. Larnach went deep in his most recent game. Out towards left center. Thomas on the move. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That one missed. Out to short. Over to first.
He's out.
And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Foul ball. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
That
ball,
missed by a lot.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
One, two now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And a 3-2. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Brayan Rocchio. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Back up the middle and a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Steven Kwan. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. That's towards center. Brings it in, and all the runners are tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game. In there safely.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. This one chopped to first. And a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fly to left his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
The batter, number 6. Designated.
And up next for Cleveland, David Fry. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch swinging.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Smash to the left side. Correa over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
That one the other way. Ramirez slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting the first baseman.
And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Fouled off down the right side. In the air, right side. Brennan makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter number 4, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Misses off the inside. Ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just missed.
2-2 to count.
Popped up. Schneemann. And makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Guardians 4 and the Twins 3. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Coulombe, the lefty, warming up as well. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
So the batting
Kwan.
order turns over. Now the left fielder, Steven Kwan, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That's inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton makes the catch, and that is that. Guardians lead 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
In the background is a blind spot.
Bottom 4, now Matt Wallmer. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good
The center
fade and
fielder,
sinking
number
action of that
25,
changeup got that hitter to
Byron.
roll over.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 9th homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 4-4.
This guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Digging in, Trevor Larnach. First pitch misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Tied at 4. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Naylor puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jeffers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. And that one is off the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be
And there's a base hit to left. Coming home. The throw is wild, and it gets away. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And a run is in to score.
Big RBI for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground right side. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Twins 5 and the Guardians 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Brennan. Ober back to work. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. Ramirez, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. That one misses.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here is Carlos Santana. This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, David Fry.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ramirez at second with 2 down. That's to third. Zips it across, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Guardians 4. Back in Target Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
1 away.
The batter, number 4.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on.
That to right. It's going to fall for a hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Bieber winds and deals. Fouled off to the right. Man at first, 1 away. And now 1 and 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. And that just misses. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Danny Coulombe.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Naylor at the plate now. That's ball 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart also getting ready. And the 1-0. And Naylor swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa over to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here comes Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. And Thomas is out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Daniel Schneemann will hit next. And there's a ball. Check swing, called strike. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Lined into right. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Twins 6 and the Guardians 4.
Now,
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This to 3rd. The throw to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
now batting, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And now Ryan Jeffers.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's out to center field. Thomas. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So up next, Edouard Julien.
Julien.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And
That's a ball.
downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
And that
Ball 3.
misses. And that's ball 3. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. And a swing and a miss. Julien, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're up 6-4. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him.
Rough start to the inning for the defense. On the mound, he's thinking he's got the first out on a simple ground out, but that error changes everything. Now it has the makings of an inning where the offense can apply some pressure and try to make something happen.
0-1's the count.
Swings through it for strike 1. Out towards right center field. That's back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Oh, he throws it away. Now 2nd and 3rd and nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. Golden opportunity right here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. So the tying run at 2nd. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. and a miss. He struck him out. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Danny Coulombe is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
On the mound now for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And fouled off. Second and third, one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Fouled off. He was late. That's outside. Now 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next is the designated hitter, David Fry.
David Fry.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Jose Miranda.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Center field, Thomas. And there's one down.
The batter, number 4.
So digging in, Carlos Correa. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. That's a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That one finds the corner. 0-2. Correa, the runner at second with one away. And a curve misses outside. And the count is 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Slider misses outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-2 and misses inside. Got him. That ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They still lead it though, 6-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Stewart.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
the center fielder, number 8, Lane.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Nice job behind the plate there. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tying run at the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one gets past the catcher. Naylor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
That one is absolutely belted on a dead sprint, racing back, and it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe, and they trail by 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So up next, Brian Rocchio. On a line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan.
On the ground to short. Correa over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-5. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And now here is Byron Buxton. Hentges back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
A little bit low, and it's 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Upstairs, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Trevor Larnach. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, no appeal, and now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to him.
The catcher. Jeffers.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Gaddis.
Check swing, called strike. Gaddis, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Griffin Jacks comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. high fly ball down the left field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Outside low, and 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Up the middle, Correa. In plenty of time to first, and Ramirez is set down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball, and this should do it. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take the series opener here at home.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
And it's